I invented a build of Seething silhouette Rehan, which contains life of 150,000 and energy shield of 250,000. Look at the info, energy shield is 250,000 and life is 150,000. And the damage. Anyway, it takes less than a second to kill the dummy. See? Obviously less than a second. And I can only do half the damage when dummy testing. I'll do twice as much damage when I enter the map. That's because I get my further through blocking. I got full attack and spell block. Seems that I didn't choose this. I forgot to choose this. After choosing the talent gain further when blocking, you got full critical strike rating. But now my critical strike rating is only 62%. After choosing that, I'll have full critical strike rating. The damage will be twice as high. That's about 6 or 7 trillion damage. No need to say too much about survival. Totally undead. Full attack and spell block. Plus, restoring 1% life when blocking. And then the life and energy shield are very high. Also, Seething Silhouette Rehan has the damage reduction that comes with split form. Taking damage reduces rage instead. And when there's a lack of life, you still have armor. Armor reduces damage. What's more, there are life regain and energy shield regain. Anyway, basically I never died when farming and going through deep space ain't a fool. Unless there's the affix that reduces life regain in the map. I can't get my life back because of this affix. I have burst of anger, which makes me lose life all the time. And there's no life regain. It reduces my life regain to 0. I can't get my life back, as long as there isn't that affix with any other affixes. Basically, I won't die. There's even no life lost. If there's the affix that reduces life regain, you'll see your life drain away, because there's burst of anger. This skill keeps you losing 1% life every second. You'll be dead in 100 seconds. I'll tell you how this build works. The principle is quite simple. It's all about life. Craft life affixes from head to foot. And with the trait of Seething Silhouette Rehan, I stack 3 dimensions and elemental resistance. Then convert elemental resistance into additional max life. This will result in an excess of life. Then through adding max life to energy shield to convert life into energy shield. At last, use Cicada Shell to convert energy shield into damage. That's how it's configured. The configuration is also very simple. I made a build of Cicada Shell before. I was just going for resistance. I crafted the first affix into T0, then I built the last 2 at random, like T3 and T4, just to make up the resistance. I ended up with 3T0 by accident, and I thought it was a waste not to play Seething Silhouette Rehan, so I immediately started making a build of him. It's pretty much the same configuration. To be more specific, talents are God of War, Ronin and Elementalist. I'm not gonna show you the nodes specifically. Later I'll upload a build code. The suffixes of the gears are all about resistance. All the suffixes of all gears are about resistance. No any other suffixes. All about resistance. The prefix is about life. And basically nothing else. I stat life extremely. In fact, if I were to craft some other affixes, the damage would be higher, but I don't want to. Only the necklace is special. All it takes is a dream interpretation. The others don't even need dream interpretation. The shield is with full attack and spell block. I craft T1 attack block for the weapon, with the T1 spell block of the shield and gloves. To fulfill attack and spell block, after that, you can regain more life through restore life when blocking. You may also craft critical strike rating and critical strike damage for the suffix of the shield. Those are the gear. As to Divinity slate, only arcane is a must. And the others should include this. 0.5% elemental resistance per 1200 armor, and erosion resistance. Take as much of this as you can. All my affixes copy this. Look at my sparks of mod fire. They all copy this affix. Take as much as you can. Skills of flame slash. boost range, blink. Fixate, edges of fire. And these. My soul candle is bad. I just get a T1 elemental resistance. T1 elemental resistance with fire skill level. I can't buy the soul candle. Neither can I make it myself. And I'm too lazy to farm Eterna. Relics include ancestral hate. And the ones that make you gain additional rage and skill area. The whole experience of farming is so cool. If the configuration of this extreme life build is normal, I'm sure the Divinity slate doesn't work like that. I'm gonna choose. Regain additional energy shield regain based on missing life, and regain additional life based on missing energy shield. This way you be very tanky. And this can also be replaced with movement speed bonuses are also applied to the cooldown recovery speed of mobility skills. This way blink has no cooldown. That's less life. That's 130,000 life. Let me find Dead Space 824 for you. Get all the affixes that can be chosen for the map. The area is big, I run super fast. And I can't die. You can see that life doesn't change at all. Okay, then I've finished one map. It only took a little while. That's all.